Hi, this is Lindsay Brockman, and I'm going to do an art talk today about three main characters in A Pair of Tickets. I'm going to start with the mother of our main character, Jing Mei, which is Suyuan Wu. We more or less hear about Suyuan through her flashbacks and through her conversations with her daughter. She says, "They're all dead. Your grandmother, your uncles, and their wives and children, all killed in the war when a bomb fell on our house. So many generations in one instant." When she was viewing the rubble of her home from the war that happened when the Japanese invaded China, she said, "I saw a teacup which was unbroken but filled with ashes. And then I found my doll with her hands and legs broken and her hair burnt off." I have the doll right here. And this was for sure a sign that her family had died together. She was forced to abandon her twins when she was fleeing Kyonin for Chungking in 1944. And she was found by foreign missionaries and then taken to a hospital, which is where she met her next husband. But to backtrack, she found out her husband was dead about 2 weeks prior. And she met a man named Channing Wu. Just to briefly explain, this is her in her silk dress. She's on this journey. She's left her bags with the sugar, wheat, and flour. And her 2 twins are here in the scarf. She likes to give gifts. This is the boat from China to America. Her doll, the rubble, the teacup, her husband who's been murdered, and then the Polaroids, and then her new husband with Jing Mei. The next one is Channing Wu, her new husband, or her second husband. I did this one in black and white because he just kind of is not very in tune to his wife, who's probably seeing a ton of colors, and so is Jing Mei. His family called him Little Wild Goose. That's his nickname. He met his wife while he was missing a toe in the hospital. They flew from city to city to city, and then they decided to go to America and live in San Francisco to flee the Japanese. And after coming to America, his wife, Suyuan, she was kind of devastated and didn't talk about her girls anymore, and he didn't bring it up because he thought that she was ashamed that she had to leave them. And so before she dies, his wife is begging him to go back to China so that she can find her children, and he has no idea. So hence the black and white. That's a picture, Polaroid of them married, them fleeing the scene, and them meeting in the hospital. She's saying close or hope or close. I don't know which one I'm going to lose next. There's his missing toe, and then him saying, "Look," to Liberty. Next one is Jing Mei, their daughter. Her name means pure essence, and her mother's always reminded her, once you were born Chinese, you cannot help but feel and think Chinese. It's in your blood, waiting to be let go. And upon arrival to China, she starts thinking about what she'll eat. And so Jing Mei has lots of notions at 36 about her Chinese heritage, although all she's known is American culture. So she thinks she's going to be feasting on soups and chicken wrapped in clay and Peking duck. And they end up having American meal hamburgers, French fries, and apple pie a la mode, which is apple pie with, ice cream and caramel and drizzle on it. She sees high rises, and she thinks to herself, this is communist China. She's thinking about this, about like war times. This is ropes around these men's neck, and she's thinking like generals and communist party and oppression. And so she comes into her own falling when she meets her 2 twin sisters, which is in this picture. And she says, "We all look alike together as our mom. the same mouth and eyes. Her long cherished wish.